When is the right age for a lady to get married? Well, if you ask me, I will say the best time for a lady to get married is when she's mentally ready. Some people might be mentally ready at their 20s, while some might be ready at their 30s. Some people might be ready in their 40s. So generally, whenever you're mentally ready for marriage, should be when you go into marriage. And someone asked, what do you consider in marriage as a lady before going into it? When you're going into marriage, you need to consider a man that fears God. Marrying a man that fears God has a long way to go in your marriage. Reason is because there are some things he will not do to you, not just because he's married to you alone, but because he has heaven in focus. Another thing to consider in a man before going into marriage, you need to get a man that has sympathy. My dear, this sympathy has a long way to go in your marriage. When you're sick, that's when you will know what I'm talking about. When you're pregnant and you're feeling down, that is when you understand why you need a husband that has a sympathy. When your body changes after giving birth, then you understand why you need a husband that has sympathy. And above all, you need to consider a husband that is God's will for you, because it is God that knows what is best for you. He knows the kind of husband that will be best for you. That's all I can say. If I'm to encourage a single lady getting into marriage, these are 5 things I would advise her to take along with her. Number 1, forgiveness. You see this one? Have it in your mind that you must do it. In fact, forgive ahead, because offenses must come. Even the Bible said offenses must come, right? So you need forgiveness. Number 2, prayer. This one, you honestly need it. So if you're not a prayerful person, go and start now, because you need prayer in your marriage. Number 3, love. This love I'm talking about is what will stand during the test of time. You need love, because a time will come in that marriage where the love you have for your husband, that love will just be taking you regardless. Number 4, preparedness. You have to be prepared for what you're going into. So you need to make your mind prepared. Number 5, you need to have a very good cooking skill, like a very good one. Let your husband go out there and eat food, but still want to come back to eat your food. Not because there is anything you did with the food, with your own food, but because of your good cooking skill. And do not forget that before you get into that marriage, that man has to be God's will for you. And secondly, he has to be a God-fearing man, because a God-fearing husband will not cheat on you as a wife, not because he's married to you alone, but because he has heaven in focus. Okay? Let me give you some reasons why marriages have problem. Behind that 20 years of marriage, 30 years, 40, behind that 50 years of marriage comes with seasons of their marriage that was managed. As I will always say, just the way you watch movie series, that is how marriage has its own series and seasons. A season in marriage can be that first day of their wedding, the money that was ascertained, that was given to them as couple, can start making them to quarrel. The husband might say, I need this money. The wife might say, oh, I need this money. The both of them might say, oh, I think we should do so, 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 and so with this money. If that season is not well managed, that marriage can start having problem. That's the reason why you hear some newlyweds started having issue. It might be because of money. Another season of marriage might be just toothpaste. You heard me right. Toothpaste. Either of the couple might like their toothpaste to be pressed from the bottom, while the other one might like to press his or her own toothpaste from the middle. If that season is not well managed, that marriage will start having problems. Another season in marriage can just be pee in the toilet. Maybe the husband likes to pee on the W seat cover and the wife is feeling disgusted. If that is not well managed, that marriage can have problem. It might be just flushing of toilets. There are so many seasons in marriage that can cause problem if that season is not well managed. There are seasons of sex of child. Maybe the woman is giving birth to a particular sex of child, but the husband is not okay with it. If the husband does not manage his emotion well, that can be a problem in that marriage. Have you seen marriages crash after maybe the wife gives birth and one of the in-laws comes in to take care of the wife? After that incident, the marriage started having problem. That season was not well managed. So the next time you look at XYZ couple and wish to be like them, have it in mind that those couple are sacrificing a whole lot to make the marriage work. They are trying their best to sacrifice any and every season of their marriage. Some of the sacrifices they are making, you that is admiring them might not be able to make those sacrifices. So, my dear, instead of admiring another person's marriage, work on your own. Yourself and your husband, yourself and your wife need to come together in mutual agreement to make your marriage work. Okay?